Alright, fuck it. Let's go for another ride and talk. Which I'll probably be relatively annoyed during, for that reason. My brake booster went out, so the brakes are like pushing on freaking concrete right now, but they still work. That's how they're designed. They just don't work as efficiently. Let's see if I can get that better. I have to get out here in a second anyway. What are these people doing? Guess we just park in front of everything nowadays. God, people are so fucking weird. For real. No common courtesy whatsoever. Of course it would do that. I swear, the more I'm around people, the more I hate them. Damn, dude. Dummy that blocked the spot was then blocking me from using the dumpster as well. So anyway, it's not even on track at all. But I realized something last night. Well, maybe it was before last night, but are you gonna stop, you stupid shit bag? God damn. I can't even move 10 feet without some idiot doing something stupid. I've literally been outside of the house for 30 seconds and I've already encountered like 10 idiotic things. I know that's an over exaggeration too, but whatever. Jesus, what is wrong with people? Ugh. So anyway, over the last few days I've realized something, and to give credit where credit is due, I had completely forgot about a situation, and my girlfriend reminded me of it, and I was like, oh fuck, now that all makes sense all of a sudden. Because it was one of those just weird situations where somebody got mad at me, and I was like, what the fuck are you mad at me for, bro? I didn't do shit to you. But then she reminded me of this situation. I don't need to go into the whole details of it, but essentially what had happened was he got embarrassed in front of me, and as soon as that happened, he started his bullshit, talking shit about me, being an asshole. And I was like, fuck that, because I was just so dumbfounded of why this guy was so mad at me, or talking shit about me, or, smear campaigning me and stuff like that. And I was like, what? This doesn't even make sense. I haven't even done anything to you, dude. And then when my girlfriend brought that story up, I was like, oh, fuck. That's why. That's why. Because he got embarrassed. That's why he started his shit. That totally makes sense. Like, all lines up. Timeline and everything. And then I started thinking about it, too. And I was like, with other abusive, toxic, narcissistic, whatever you want to call them, people, if you embarrass them, they will lose their shit and pretty much go to the end of the earth to try to get at you somehow. And if that means smearing your name or ruining your relationships or, you know, trying to fuck with you financially, I mean, you name it, dude. They'll do pretty much anything. There's no holds bar with these people. They will fuck with you on any level they possibly can. Now, that's with embarrassment. Now, everybody obviously has a different definition of what embarrassment is. Some people think, you know, coughing in public is embarrassing. Some people think, you know, I don't know, farting is embarrassing. Some people, whatever. There's a lot of normal stuff that is not embarrassing that people take as embarrassing. And that's where it kind of gets really, I don't know, convoluted. Because, you know, if they're hypersensitive, which I'll go, you fucker, a lot of them can be, and they get embarrassed, and so they start their war campaign, their blitzkrieg on you, over the fact that they farted in public and you said, oh, that smells, and then it's like poof, nuclear explosion, and you're just sitting there going like, what the hell just happened? You know, in reality, all you did was say, oh, that smells. That's not, you know, noteworthy or worthy of any kind of, you know, warmongering tactics or smear campaigns or what have you. It's just like, you farted, it smells. Oh, nature. Oh, that's how it works. I didn't remember that. So you have to keep that in mind too, how sensitive people can be, because they can be, you know, hypersensitive. And if they're in the mindset of these toxic and narcissistic people, and they have a very hair trigger on them, I mean, dude, you're never gonna know what the hell set them off. You're gonna know they got set off because you're gonna be sitting there scratching your head and wondering what the hell just happened. This makes no sense whatsoever. Could be just that they farted. Could be that simple. But anyway, I want to get back to the jealousy topic. That one situation where that guy just started going off on me, I realized that he got embarrassed in front of me because I called him out for his bullshit. Now, that's one scenario. Thank you. That's one scenario. You know, he just got embarrassed and it angered him, so he acted out. Now, there's the other one that I wanted to really dive into a little bit is jealousy. Because jealousy will reenact the same, god damn it, people, get out of the way, reenact the same reaction or induce the same reaction in these types of people. But those are more obvious, at least in my mind, because those are the ones that when you like start doing well in life, let's say you got a promotion, you started making more money, you got a new car, you know, you got a new outfit, you glowed up a little bit, you know, you amped your game up a little bit, they will come at you. That's when they come at you, because they don't want to see you doing well. And I know that sounds stupid. It sounds really stupid. I love when I see my friends and people I care about doing well. I love that shit. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. But these people, they don't, if they see you doing well, they have to stamp that down somehow. And how they do that, again, varies person by person. Could be a smear campaign, could be, you know, just, I don't know, all sorts of weird shit. And I mean, when I reframed, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. So yes, on jealousy. they do not want to see you doing well. And if they do see you doing well, they will attack. In any way they deem necessary, or whatever fucked up sadistic shit they can think of, they will attack when you're doing well. Also, when you're doing not well. Well, that's a separate topic. But I don't know why it hit me. It just hit me like it was just an epiphany moment where I was like, none of that makes sense, none of that makes sense, none of that makes sense. And then when I was like, I reframed it into, the weirdo, narcissistic, toxic fucking frame, I was like, oh, yeah, that actually makes perfect sense now. And then, that was that one situation. And then I started looking back at other situations in my past, and I was like, okay, let's put that situation in the same frame. And then I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah. Like, because there were so many inexplicable moments and situations that I could never put my finger on. And I was like, wait a minute. When that happened, I got a new car. Wait a minute. When that happened, I got a new job, a good paying job. Wait a minute. When that happened, I got a new outfit. When that happened, they got embarrassed. When that happened, I paid the bill and they couldn't. Embarrassment. And I'm like, son of a fucking bitch. This is all ego shit. This is all their ego shit. Which is classic narcissism. Their ego controls everything. And then, now I've heard this theory, give me a minute here. Because they can't control their own ego, they want to control the outside world. They can't control their inner world, so they want to control the outside world. And that's, I think, where this controlling and manipulative behavior comes from. I've heard it in theory, but I'm really starting to agree with it now. Like, oh, Nick got a new car. I got to cut his ass down. He's doing too damn good. Nick got a new job. Got to cut him down. He's doing too damn good. Nick has a girlfriend. Got to cut his ass down because I don't have one. I don't know. I hope all this is making sense, but it just really clicked in my head when I reframed it into, I think I finally figured out their mind state of like, they don't like to see you doing well in any form or fashion, and they're also easily embarrassed, and they're also very immature. Like I said, they could start a smear campaign over farting or not tipping well enough at the restaurant, or any number of things. Shit that I would, like, in a million years not even think about. Would never even think about that shit. Or less be embarrassed by it. Practically impossible to embarrass me. And I'm not ego-driven either. So it was hard for me to reach that alien mindset that they have. But like I said, once I figured that out and I started looking at all those crazy situations that didn't make sense to me, like drove me nuts trying to figure them out. Once I reframed them, I'm like, oh. They were legitimately mad that I got a new watch. They were legitimately mad that I got a new car. They were legitimately mad that people like me. They were legitimately mad that, I don't know, I have a nice home. Like, this is the type of shit that they'll start their antics over. Just basic human stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. Got shit to do.